Good day, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Crazy, all the way from Gist2TV. And this is your favorite TV show. Of course, you know, there is no doubt about that. This is Let's Discuss on Gist2TV. And you have your top-notch TV host. Today, I'm Crazy once again, where I have my co-host right here with me.
Yeah, I'm the Olamide of Gist2TV. You know how we do on Let's Discuss, where we get to discuss certain issues ranging from politics, economics, academics, just name it, anything, celebrity talks and all. And this time around, we promise you, it's going to be distinguishing. Today's episode is going to be educative, entertaining, at the same time, expository. Just sit back while we discuss with you.
Well, as my co-host said earlier, well, you know, on this platform, on Let's Discuss, we get to bring to you updates, gist, news, gossips, on, ranging from education to politics to, various aspects of lives, in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole. And we promise it's going to be informative, educative, and of course entertaining. You know how we do it. Well, before we go deep into what we're going to be discussing today, let's take a short break.
And know all the details, all the facts. I can promise the media, the public, that all the facts will be put before will be placed before the court.
We do not have issues with those documents. We are just doing our work. The court has admitted them. At the appropriate time, we'll make necessary application. We don't have issue with those documents. They are not confessional.
Nothing strange. You know what happened in court. Arguments are part of what lawyers do. And so for us, it was just one of those things.
Prophet Babatunde and his co-defendants have been returned to Lokuta facility of the Nigeria Correctional Service. Shola Ilisomi, West News.
From that short break we just had, and I believe you guys like that short break. Well, today is going to be a new episode because we're going to be discussing about this how far Babatunde of Sotitobire Christian Ministries, all the way from Ondo State. Well, he was arrested in the year 2019, December to be precise. Well, he was allegedly involved, in the abduction of a gold Kolawole. Well, the case was actually brought up by his mother, well, to the Nigerian police force. But she reported that they were taking things lightly and slowly. She even reported that maybe they have been bribed.
Well,
allegedly. Yeah, maybe they have been bribed. So she took this matter to meet the DSS. And we know that DSS, they don't condone nonsense. Well. And at this moment, for the past 6-7 months now, Pastor Afar Babatunde Sotitobire, he has been in custody of the Nigerian Police Force, Olokuta Correctional Center to be exact, and other 5 church members of his. Well, at this point, they said they brought about 20 witnesses. Can you give us some, especially about that?
As Nigerians, we have the right and freedom to fair hearing, and that is what is being given to Pastor Babatunde right now. Okay. As at December 2019, Alpha Babatunde was arrested by the men of the Nigerian police, and right now he is facing the court of law. And so far, so good. Right from the months of February, March, through April till May, they've been going to court. And by now, the defense counsel, that is the part of Alpha Babatunde Sotitobire, they are to present their witnesses. According to the defense counsel, they said they have about 20 witnesses. Meanwhile, as at right now, the moment, they've only presented 3 of their witnesses. The first witness being the wife of Alpha Babatunde Sotitobire, and 2 other witnesses. Meanwhile, one of the defense counsel, that is one of those guys, Alpha Babatunde's camp, one of them, they brought out some evidences which, according to the court, these evidences are null and void.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, for example, one of them brought out a phone belonging to Alpha Babatunde.
Okay.
That the phone belongs to Alpha Babatunde. Meanwhile, this phone, according to the court, is an exhibit. a whole lot of evidences like that. Okay, there's also a witness that went to the DSS office.
Okay.
He wrote a statement 3 times. According to him, the controversy in this, I want to bring out the controversy in this. According to him, he said the men of the DSS, they told this statement that he did not write what they wanted. That's number one.
Wait.
He did not
write
what they wanted.
So they actually wanted him to, to write against himself.
They wanted him to write against Alpha Sotitobire.
Writing against Alpha Sotitobire. That means you are still writing against yourself too.
I never knew.
It's one of those.
According to him, he said the men of the DSS stole his statement because he did not write what they wanted. But the court said this statement was stored because it was an exhibit.
Okay, talking about witnesses.
Okay.
It was reported that they had to bring 20 witnesses.
Yeah.
And as I actually heard, they brought, I think, 2 to 3 witnesses.
Yeah, 3.
Now, number 1 is Alpha Babatunde's wife.
Yeah.
And she reported that even before the DSS took up this case, her husband, he has been the forefront of, looking for this child, looking helter-skelter of this child's whereabouts.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, on a Sunday morning, you're having a church service.
Yeah.
And you said you also have the children chapel too.
Yeah.
That those the small churches where we have all these underage kids. Where you get. And how will somebody enter the church and kidnap a child? Well, I think it shouldn't be a matter of this pastor. Well, they should actually arrest the pastor, but I don't think that is the main thing, because the pastor should have probably staked maybe 1 or 2 teachers or heads to look out and watch out for these kids.
Okay.
Now, kidnapping a year-old gold caller.
Yeah.
Well, they say she also added that aside from the fact that Nigerian police force, they did their own part. He said the DSS went to their house a couple times to search their belongings. Maybe they would see some evidences, just to.
But they couldn't find.
But they couldn't find anything. But it was But I quote this bottle. She said there was one Mr. Adamu that sent a message to her husband's phone.
Yeah. Saying
this Mr. Adamu was given some money by some pastors.
By 2 pastors.
By 2 pastors. He said, she said they were superintendents. I don't know what they call it in their churches. That he should kidnap this boy just to lure Pastor Sotitobire, Pastor Babatunde Sotitobire, into a trap. Well, do you think that is feasible?
That, according to the court, was also an exhibit. Do you get?
Why?
It was also an exhibit.
Okay.
According to Pastor Sotitobire's wife, she said Pastor Sotitobire never suspected anybody. And according to Sotitobire, he suspected someone.
Wait, can you? Sorry, but can you rephrase? Can you reiterate that statement?
In Pastor Sotitobire's wife's statement, she said her husband never suspected anybody.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Pastor Sotitobire, in his own statement, he said he suspected one of the workers in the church.
That was my point too. But do you think Pastor Sotitobire mentioned the exact person that he suspected?
He mentioned they are in it together. They've been going to court together. They've been remanded at Olokuta Correctional Center together. He said he suspected the woman. Okay. But meanwhile, Pastor Sotitobire's wife came outside and she said her husband never suspected anybody. So this case is kind of controversial.
Okay, I wouldn't blame the fact that they were not on the same page. Now, she got the husband got arrested.
Yeah.
The wife was at home.
Yeah.
Still at home, actually. Yeah. Now, before they arrested Sotitobire, he's going to have some intimate talks with his wife. Maybe back then it was like, I didn't suspect anybody. But when he got beaten to some extent by the DSS, he had to think deep. May God help us. He had to think deep, like who might be you understand me? Okay. That was why I said they should probably arrest those that are closer to these kids.
Yeah, they've been arrested also.
Yeah, so they should.
Their teachers.
I believe they should investigate, and I believe they can track their numbers, especially that Mr. Adamu that dropped the message on Pastor Sotitobire's phone. And there's another thing. Let us think deep. Okay. If we subject this thing to logical reasoning, if it was Pastor Babatunde Sotitobire that is behind this
whole
kidnapping, the whole kidnap and stuff. He wouldn't send someone to send a message to his phone to implicate him.
That's where the controversy comes in.
Exactly. I believe there is somebody. There is a skeleton in the cupboard. There is somebody somewhere.
Yeah.
You get?
Well, I believe that too, but there's another controversy.
Okay.
According to Pastor Sotitobire's wife, she said their children too also go to the children's chapel. Meanwhile, one of the teachers at the children's chapel that was arrested also alongside Pastor Sotitobire, she said, no, their children, Pastor Sotitobire's children, does not attend the children's chapel. So have you seen a whole lot of controversy surrounding this case?
Okay, that controversy could be explained further, because if we are to go into the church and ask a couple members, where do Pastor Sotitobire's kids, where do they stay during church service, during sermon? If they could affirm that his kids, that they don't stay in the children's chapel, then they should have a point.
Well, that's your point, actually.
Okay.
To me, on Pastor Sotitobire's wife's part, that is a lie. And that is what the court will believe. Because they believe the teachers are in custody of these children.
Yes.
They are in charge of these children. They know the number of children coming in to the chapel.
Well, at this junction, we know how things will unfold, later. Of course, you have your duos, to update you exactly. Well, at this junction, we drop the curtain for today. I am Akrizi, all the way from G2 TV. This is Let's Discuss. Do well to subscribe on our channel and do well to click on the notification bell to get notified when we drop new videos. I am Akrizi on all social media platforms. Do well to follow me at Akrizi.
Yeah, till next time, I remain the Olamide. Follow me on all social media at the Olamide_. Till next time, thank you.
Peace.